Okay guys, welcome back to my channel, and we are continuing with our discussion on industrial psychology. And today we are talking about theories of vocational choice and vocational guidance. Some of the theories we are going to be looking at, we are going to start with Pearson 1908 theory. We call it the trait factor theory. So the trait factor theory propose that choice of vocation is dependent on the accurate knowledge of yourself, and the real knowledge, the accurate knowledge of the job specification and ability to match the two. And again, the theory believes that not only getting to know yourself, your interests, your hobby, your personality, and all those habits and everything, they also want you to understand the kind of job that it will be fit and everything. And thirdly, not only that, they also consider the requirements, the conditions, the success or probability of success in that job, the compensation package, the opportunities and prospects, right, about that job. And all of these things are determined by even your abilities, your interests, your intelligence level, your ambitions, your aptitude, your limitations. All of these things are explored. And this theory believe that the theory believe that we differ in all of these areas: the aptitude, and all of these interests, your intelligence level, and all these things are similarities, or in fact they must, as a matter of fact, your traits must be identified and matching with jobs that are similar and suitable to them, to those different occupations with different requirements, right? The rationale behind this theory is that the vocational choice should focus the attention on the your traits, your personality traits and everything, and matching them to occupations. Yeah, that is the major rationale behind the theory. That is the major assumption. So the major thing, or the assumption, is that the career choice, or they are suggesting that career choice should be made based on competence. Yes. So, but this is just their major assumption. Now, let's look at the general assumption of this trait factor theory, because we have discussed and what the theory proposed. They have several assumptions, and one of them is that the individual and the job can be matched. That is the first assumption. It's possible to match you, or to that it exists, the kind of job that fits your personality, your interests, your hobbies, your habits, and everything, right? Your personality type. Number two, they say that the close matches are positively related to job success. Yes. So there should be a straightforward matching, right? In other words, number two, like we say, number one said it is possible to match an individual traits and characteristics to a particular job. Number two said that this close matching will result to success. Yes, exactly. So we match them. Nevertheless, having delineated these two assumptions, there are limitations or critiques to this, right? The major critics is that it fails to address the mental processes of those occupational choices, other conditions that you may need, and everything, right? The situation that may be uncertain and not only fitting personality to a job. There are some tweaks and dynamics. In fact, the workplace is very dynamic. Yes, right? So matching your interests and hobbies to jobs is not, and looking at the job that it fits, right, has not considered other external conditions, right? Well, that is the major limitation. But we understand that this theory has a lot of advantage, because it is important to point two things out here. This is one of the oldest theory of vocational choice, and two, this is the theory that also led to the involvement of psychological tests in in vocational choice. And some of those instruments include, like we'll talk about strong Campbell inventory, right? We talk about CUDA occupation survey, aptitude tests. There are many of them. Yes. So this is trait factor theory according to Pearson 1908. Thank you, and see you in the next video.